Hello Mila, hello Jack. Hello everybody else who's watching. Welcome to Storytime with Grandad. Today's book is from Easy Peasy People and it's Grandma Bar. How old are you? Well, Grandma Bar is a lot older than that. A very old sheep indeed. She lived on Easy Peasy Island for so long she can't remember how long. Years and years and years in comfortable cottage. Grandma Bar is so very old, she's become a little short-sighted in her old age. She can't see as well as she used to. And she is so very old, she's become a little hard of hearing in her old age. She can't hear as well as she used to. One sunny summer morning, she decided to go shopping. She wanted to buy herself a new pair of slippers. On her way, she met Willie Woof, the easy peasy dog. "Hello, Grandma Bar," said Willie, raising his hat. "Hello," she replied. And then she peered at him through her spectacles. "Who," she said, "are you?" Willie Woof laughed. "You know me," he said. "I'm Willie." Grandma Bar peered at him more closely. "Billy," she said. "Not Billy, Willie," he shouted. "Silly Billy," chuckled Grandma Bar. "What a funny name." And she went on her way, leaving Willie Woof looking rather puzzled. She met Charlie Oink, the easy peasy, rather plump pig. "Hello," he said cheerfully. "Hello, Grandma Bar." "Hello," repeated Grandma Bar. "Who are you?" Charlie Oink chuckled. "You know me," said the tubby fellow. "I'm Charlie the pig." "Big?" said Grandma Bar. "Yes, you are rather big." "Pig!" shouted Charlie. "You are staring at a pig." "No," she said sharply, "I'm not wearing a wig." And she went on her way. What a rude person, she muttered to herself. She met Sam Squeak, the easy peasy mouse. A very little mouse. "Hello," he squeaked. "Hello, Grandma Bar." Grandma Bar didn't hear him. "Hello," he squeaked again, more loudly. "Oh, there you are," said Grandma Bar, looking down. "Who are you?" "You know me," squeaked Sam Squeak. "The mouse." "What?" said Grandma Bar. "The mouse," squeaked Sam, in his very loudest squeak. "You can't be," replied Grandma Bar. "What?" he squeaked. "You can't be a house," said Grandma Bar, "because you're not big enough. And anyway," she added as she went on her way, "you don't have a chimney." As we said earlier, Grandma Bar was going shopping to Littletown. It's the only town on Easy Peasy Island, and it's called Littletown because it's not very big. Otherwise, it would be called Big Town, wouldn't it? The shoe shop in Littletown is next door to the baker's, which is next door to the butcher's. Grandma Bar walked into the butcher's. "I'd like a pair of slippers," she announced. "But we only sell meat," said Porky Percy the butcher. "Of course they are," replied Grandma Bar. "What?" inquired the confused Porky Pig. "What?" inquired the confused Porky Percy. "For my feet," she replied, "the slippers." The even more confused Porky Percy looked at her. "But," he began. "Oh," said Grandma Bar, "you're shut, are you? Then you can't sell me a pair of slippers, can you?" And she left, leaving poor Porky Percy even more confused. Grandma Bar went next door into the baker's. "I would like," she said, "a pair of slippers." "We only sell bread," said Flowery Fred, the baker. "What?" asked Grandma Bar. "Bread," shouted Fred. "Red?" said Grandma Bar. Oh yes, red slippers would be nice. Flowery Fred looked at her. But, he said. Oh, said Grandma Bar, you're shut as well, are you? And left. Poor Flowery Fred opened his mouth to say something, but nothing came out, so he didn't. Grandma Bar went next door into the shoe shop. At last she was in the right place. I, said Grandma Bar, would like a pair of slippers. Certainly, madam, smiled Mrs. Shoelace, who owned the shop. What size? What? Said Grandma Bar. Size, asked Mrs. Shoelace. What? Said Grandma Bar. Size, screamed Mrs. Shoelace. Pies? Snorted Grandma Bar. If I wanted pies, I'd go to the butcher's. But, said Mrs. Shoelace. You're not shut as well, snapped Grandma Bar. Really? And she went home, slipperless. On her way back to Comfortable Cottage, she met a hen. Hello, she said. Who are you? I'm a hen, came the reply. You're 10, said Grandma Bar. Ha, she announced proudly. I'm much older than you. The end. Goodbye, Mila. Goodbye, Jack. I'll see you soon. Bye.